What's up, guys? It's the podcast. 110 Ocean Drive. We on the corner. Talk to us. Let's go. Let's go.
Get away from me. If I was you, I'd watch what you say to me. Snakes all in my bed, wanna lay with me. This ain't no motherfucking game, why you play with me? Don't play with me, this the only thing I love. I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, I love, 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 love. I love, don't play with me, this the only thing I love. I love.
So we got the crew in here. It's Thursday. I got Grant to my left on my sideboard. Alex, our engineer. We love you all. We missed you. Grant, I must say, man, I was ready for today.
I was too.
I really hate the way, and this. Let's just go to the awards real quick for everyone that's listening. Let's talk about the awards from last week. I hate the way my guy Tyler and Wallace got it.
Yeah.
I hate the way they did it, man.
I feel the same way. We both had Tyler and Wallace. Jerry Jeudy ended up getting the award. I don't really get that. I don't think he had the production to back that up. But hey, we don't got the votes, do we, Tave?
We don't, man. We don't.
I wish we did. I was right about everything else, though.
Yeah, you were. You were right.
Yeah, that brings my record to like 15-1 for the last couple weeks. I'm on a roll. I'm on a roll. Everything I say is gold.
This, but I just wonder what they were looking at when it came to the voting system. When you saw the production of Talon compared to Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, and I don't know. With these awards, it always seems to be an advantage to play for a better team unless you're just completely shattering a record, you know. So I think Jerry Jeudy was on national television a lot more than Tylen Wallace.
Yeah, he was. I mean, he had 1,000 reception yards. I just felt like Tylen. I don't know.
He had close to 1,500.
Yeah, yes.
He had
definitely.
like 1,438 or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. So
and a dozen touchdowns.
Man, I was disappointed. I was disappointed in, how he was done this season. But I get it though. I see, it's a bigger name. Jerry Jeudy also had a dozen touchdowns for the season as well. But I felt as though he may have not have worked as hard.
Yeah. I think the SEC's privilege is showing a little bit. Just a little bit.
Well, that wouldn't be the case when you talk about the Heisman, though.
No, it wouldn't.
Kyler Murray won the Heisman.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, no, that's
Tua.
right.
I picked Tua.
Yeah, I picked Kyler.
I picked Tua. I really believed, first of all, Tua, man, I love that red suit you had on with those brown shoes. I didn't really like that tie so much, but I love that suit, man. Ooh-wee. Boy, you was dapper. Nice little haircut on you. Got the curls going. Hey. I do want to say, Kyler Murray, you need a better haircut, a better barber, man.
Yeah.
I
noticed that.
Somebody fucked that mohawk up you got, man.
It looks like one of those, you remember those Davy Jones hats? That's what it kind of looked like.
Hey, Colin, man.
Davy Crockett. Yeah.
Davy Crockett.
Yeah, Davy Crockett, not Davy Jones. Davy Jones' locker.
Hey, Colin, man, call your barber up, man, and tell him he's fired.
Yeah.
That shit was trash.
Yeah.
Other than that, man,
he's got a $5 million bonus coming. Go find a barber in Cali.
Your pop should have told you, hey, son, man, you need to get a better haircut,
Yeah.
You can't do nothing about that cut, man. You got to cut that off.
It was pretty bad.
You got to cut that rug off your head, man. No disrespect, I guess.
It did kind of look like a toupee was on top of it.
It was terrible.
I'm just kidding.
It was terrible,
I'm a
man.
huge Kyler Murray fan. Just not haircut wise.
That was a horrible cut, Kyler. Call it hating if you want to, man, but I didn't like the cut. I thought the other two. Oh, by the way, Dwayne Haskins, man, that Rolex with the red, the red bezel on it. Boy, I'm gonna tell you, Terrell Pryor ain't the only one up there in Ohio getting money.
No, he is not.
My gosh, that was nice. With the it was gold and red. Whew.
Dwayne Haskins,
man,
so hot right now.
Boy, I know. Hey, that Rolex cost you every bit of $15,000 to $30,000. Don't lie and tell me it was less than that. $1,500 is a lie, because that was.
Yeah, he's a college student.
Whew, man, listen, if you guys didn't see the rollie on Dwayne, you need to check that out. That suit that Tua had on, check that out too. It's on YouTube. And don't worry about collar. Don't look at that shit. That was atrocious.
No. Kyler Murray Crockett. I didn't know his last name was hyphenated.
Now, hey, so what about the Maxwell Award? Tua gets that.
Mm-hmm. I told you.
Normally, and I want to say it's been about 7 years that the Maxwell Award has not went. This is the first time in 7 years the Maxwell Award has not went to the Heisman winner.
Yeah. And I think I don't know, the Maxwell's always been kind of a redundant award for me.
Mm-hmm. Most outstanding award?
Yeah, which is the Heisman.
Exactly. So you gave it to
Kyler
Murray as a Heisman, but you gave it to Tua. How is that possible, I wonder?
And then Kyler Murray gets the Davey O'Brien, too.
He did.
Yeah. It's interesting. I don't know. It's weird how much difference a voter base can make, obviously. But, hey, I like Kyler for all of them.
I didn't. I like Tua. I was a fan, man. I was a fan. I was being kind of a hater when it came to you winning the Heisman, because
wonder why.
Yeah, you're from the University of Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
University that shall not be named.
Tuscaloosa, Alabama.
The evil empire.
But I was pleased. I was pleased with it. I thought the war ceremony went great. Yeah. I don't understand why the guy that was announcing the winner was going through having this hard time with Tua's name. I don't know why he tried to say the first and the last name.
Yeah.
I guess because his first and last name was so damn long.
It's not hard. Tagovailoa. Tua Tagovailoa.
Good job, Grant.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Good job.
I can pronounce words.
Yeah, you can.
But anyways, back to the Republic of Alabama.
What about Army-Navy, the Army-Navy game?
Right again.
It was a push.
Black Knights.
It was a push. It wasn't, I don't know. It wasn't really, I checked out a little bit of it, man. I just could not watch it, though.
No, I can never watch that game.
He just ran the ball, and oh my goodness.
I watched this game for like a quarter.
It looked like it was
before
cool
I had to go to work, and oh man, it was exhilarating. if you like watching grass grow. So,
it was that was the feeling.
Yeah. Just sit close in on the grass.
Yeah, I wanted to go shopping instead myself, so I did that.
See, that's the dedication we have to this show.
Hey, man, we love you all, but I just could not watch the Army-Navy game.
Yeah,
I had to get some excitement about myself.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get ready to talk about the entree of the season.
Okay. Yeah. Hey, before we do that, I want to point out something I want to say something real quick on a serious note, man. Kareem Hunt.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this Kareem Hunt situation.
It makes me sad as a Chiefs fan that he would do that. Because it's not like, I mean, I'm not really going to comment on how bad I thought it was. I got an alert that was like, Kareem Hunt bull rushes girl and drop kicks her. That was the alert I got.
Which wasn't the case.
No. That was blown up a little bit. Obviously, he had incidents before, so, and I don't like it. I'd rather him not be on our team for that, even though it wasn't as bad as the alert said. But I mean, he's out seeking counseling now. He's doing some counseling outside of Kansas City. Hopefully that helps him with whatever, It's never a good idea. I think that these younger players, like really in any sport, stay home.
I agree.
Stay home.
Yeah.
Never goes well. Especially with any group of adults, if you get alcohol involved, some stuff's going to happen. That's what alcohol, that's the effect it has on people.
Yeah.
Shuts down the frontal lobe. You're not thinking the way that you normally think. You're not doing the things that you normally would do. So I just think you should stay home. And to do that in a Vegas hotel and not think that it's going to come out is pretty foolish. So this was honestly something I was just kind of waiting for, because I knew it did happen in Vegas, and if you do anything in Vegas, odds are it's on a camera. Someone's got some footage somewhere. So stay the fuck home.
Well, for me, it was very difficult to watch, I must say. I watched the video and I thought to myself, this young man, 23 years old, he may have ruined himself.
Oh, he did.
He may have put himself in a predicament where he may not ever be able to get a job or get the contract that he wants.
Yeah. I mean, he's going to lose 2 years of his career at the very least. I mean, when this happened to Ray Rice, and his wife even came out and said that, that was out of character for him and that they had reconciled, that didn't matter. And he was an established superstar. He had a down season, but he was still, for that time period, he was still one of the best running backs in the league. And they kicked him out the door and never looked back. So
right.
I don't know. Kareem Hunt's a lot younger. He's not coming off a down year, so maybe someone will pick him up. But I don't know. I hope he works through whatever issues he has.
Now, I also want to say, I don't condone violence at all when it comes to a male on female or a female on male. But I'm sympathetic to the victim. And I also wonder what happened to get him to that point. Now, most people will say, hey, it doesn't matter what happened. He should have been a better man. He should have been this. He should have been that. I get it. 100%. That is what he should have done. Kareem, for him to be making the type of money he's making, whether from endorsements and or just his contract, he should have just walked away. He had it's 3 or 4 guys that's on him, telling him, "Hey, man, get up out of here. Get up out of here." The friend pulls out the phone, tries to record it. The friend snatches the phone. His buddy snatches the phone away from him. But it was something. It was a conversation or something. And based on what I read, she used a racial slur, and I think that's the unfortunate part. As a black man, to listen to someone say racial biased things to you, and people feel as though that's okay, and you can just turn around and walk away from stuff like that. That would mean that you don't understand what people go through. I'm not saying that you have to be sympathetic to people when certain things are said, but I also think that you have to understand what that did to him. Maybe the history of that word for him in his community, what he went through as a younger man. So all those things come into place when he sees someone who doesn't look like him say these things and feel as though it's okay to say these things. I don't believe that Kareem should have acted the way he acted at all. I think that his team should have definitely handled the situation accordingly. You know, me and a buddy of mine, shout out Big Lou, we were talking about it, and hey man, you go pay for that. Give her a few dollars. Make sure that she gets home safe. You just walk off. Hey, tell your friends, hey buddy, my man, give her $500. Get her downstairs, get her a drink, get her on her way. Mm-hmm. But you don't go into that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm the big tough guy because I'm a football player. He's 23.
Yeah, and that's let security come up
and
handle that. You know, it's just it's tough because like with the racial slur thing, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know what kind of emotions that brings about or know what that it feels like to, you know, have someone say something like that to you, because I don't.
Exactly.
And it's one of those things that I think a lot of, I don't know, at least from my experience, like in the white community it's not, they just don't understand what it feels like, so they just kind of ignore it, I think, a little bit, you know. It like you said, what he did was wrong.
Right.
But that doesn't mean that I think he deserves the right to defend himself, and I don't think he's gotten that chance. Like it just as far as, you know, this is why it happened, this is what happened. He's come out and admitted that it was wrong. I don't know how much I believe that right now, just because of all the other incidents he's had with it. And it seems like the
Toledo situation.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
And I mean, I've dealt with, you know, when I was younger, around that same age, I was dealing with a lot of problems with alcohol that I didn't even realize that that it was a problem, or I was too prideful to admit it. And I think, just as someone who went through that, I think there's a legitimate chance that that's not who he is, and alcohol brings that about.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. You know, when you're inebriated, certain things happen.
Yeah.
I also didn't like the way Roger Goodell handled the situation. I saw that yesterday. So basically what happened was TMZ paid for the Ray Rice and the Kareem Hunt video footage. Man, hey, I'm gonna be honest. TMZ, y'all are the new CNN, Fox News, MSNBC. Like, you guys are on top of it. You the damn news station for real. But Roger Goodell comes out yesterday and says, we won't take that same approach as far as paying for content to get the truth. Now, the reason I have a problem with that is Roger Goodell is a commissioner. This is he's under this umbrella. So when you have, mind you, this happened in February of 2017. So he's in his offseason, Kareem Hunt is. When you have high-profile athletes like this, and instead of you jumping on top of that situation like you should have, and making sure everyone is taken care of, and Kareem Hunt doesn't lose his entire career during the season, this could have all been resolved in the offseason.
Yeah, but
you take the proper precautions, man. You have to take the proper precautions. If it takes you to pay a few $1,000s to get footage of your guys, because you represent the owners.
Well, and Roger Goodell's full of crap, because, I mean, the truth is, and they've shown this over and over and over again, the truth is leadership in the NFL, like Roger Goodell, you know, they don't want to know the truth. They don't, because, I mean, how is it that when you get an allegation of this and then you see a video, there's two different reactions?
Yeah, it is.
Right. From that, like, when you're talking about like discipline, if you know something happened like with the Ray Rice thing, especially, Ray Rice told them what happened.
Right.
They knew exactly what happened. And they gave him, what, like 3 games at first, I think?
And then you saw the video.
And then the video came out, and they were, like, blacklisted.
Yeah.
And it's just like...
That was it.
But you knew what happened. Did you think that Ray Rice punching his wife in the face was not going to be jarring?
Yeah,
you know?
right.
Did you think he was not... Did you think that professional NFL football player was not going to knock her out?
Yeah, right.
Like, and this wasn't on the same scale as that, I don't think, as far as, like... I think with Kareem Hunt, it's more of like a pattern that kind of got people like all up in arms, as they should be. I don't want to say that like I'm defending them.
for sure.
But I don't like the way that they handle it, because they seem to get something like with Josh Brown, the kicker who played for Nebraska, who we've disowned. Because this guy, I mean, he admits to 10 years of abuse. So if and he gets 1 game suspension.
Yeah, that was with the Giants, wasn't it?
Yeah. So if there was a video, what would he have gotten then? You know, like, what do you think? What do you honestly think in your brain, like when you're getting ready to discipline someone? That's like, well, as long as there's no video. Like, 10 years of abuse can't be that bad.
That's not how it goes.
What Josh Brown did was the worst out of anyone.
I agree.
Because it was 10 years of just, like, basically imprisoning this woman and beating her.
Yeah, that was sad, man. That was sad. But, I want to say prayers out to the victim. Prayers out to Kareem Hunt and his family. I wish you all well in this situation. And hopefully... both parties can come back and be stronger from this, and it makes them a better person.
Yeah,
it makes the situation better for both parties.
Yeah, I just hope that everyone involved grows from it, and because like I was talking about earlier with my issues with alcohol, I had to go through the adversity in order to grow as a person. So I hope he gets that same thing, and grows from it, and I hope. Obviously, like you said, prayers out to the victim, and I hope she is doing all right with that.
For sure.
I don't know what was said by her, but I just hope everyone is all right and grows from it and learns from this.
Definitely. So, let's also talk about the Patrick Mahomes, Drew Brees MVP race.
You mean the Mahomes race?
So you don't think Drew Brees has a shot?
No, he does, obviously.
Yeah, Drew Brees has been balling.
I think Mahomes is going to get it, though.
You do? Why? Why do you give it to Mahomes over Drew Brees this year?
Because just the
records are the same,
really,
11-2.
If you look at the perception of the Chiefs across the league, look at how much different that is. Just like, I mean, people are talking about the Chiefs. The Chiefs being a legitimate Super Bowl contender. That's been like the sarcastic joke of the NFL. Like,
head scratcher.
The Chiefs, when the Chiefs make the playoffs, they'll be like, haha, they're going to go to the Super Bowl. And it's just like, yeah, right. That's never going to happen. But I think, I mean, he's the youngest player since Dan Marino to throw for 4,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. He's having, like, I mean, he just keeps winning games. He keeps doing stuff like the no-look pass last week. Did you see that?
Oh, that was crazy. To Tyreek Hill? No, that wasn't Tyreek.
No, it wasn't Tyreek.
That was when he threw the ball across the middle.
Yeah.
The Tyreek Hill
It was
pass.
the one, he was rolling to his left, and then he was like looking to the right and threw it left. I can't remember who the receiver was.
I'm going to take that out. I saw the Tyreek when Mahomes ran across the field.
Yep.
Throws it across his body. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, that was...
That was
in the last minute of the game?
Yeah, a minute and 24 seconds left in the game.
That was pretty sweet.
That was impressive.
I still can't get over that. I think it was the Broncos they were playing, and he had 2 throws in that game. One where he literally put the ball in his left hand and threw it left-handed.
Inflicted, yeah.
Yeah, and then there was the other one in that game where he was rolling to the left, and then at the last second, like, flipped his body back over to the ref and just, or the right, not the ref. And slung it 45 yards across the field and just drilled Kelsey. Like, I've never seen someone be able to do that, especially off balance like that. The arm talent is something I've never seen before. Like, his arm talent is right there with, like, Aaron Rodgers.
He makes it look extremely easy.
Yeah.
He does. He makes it look extremely easy. I believe that, and the Kareem Hunt situation kind of hurts him a little because they don't really have a true running back now.
Yeah.
Because Spencer Ware is out for the year. And
they got Sharkhandrick West and Damian Williams.
Yeah, they're not that effective though.
No.
They haven't been that effective.
Kareem Hunt's a huge blow.
Yeah, it is. But they picked up Calvin Benjamin.
Yeah.
Off waivers.
Their receivers, there's no one can deal with them. Because you got Tyreek Hill and Travis Kelce. Right at the top of the list. But then you got a bunch of guys like Kelvin Benjamin, who we'll see how that goes. But like Chris Connolly has turned into a very reliable possession style receiver.
Yeah, out of Georgia.
You know, and he's one of those. He's a very, very smart dude.
Yes.
So you just kind of don't worry about him. He's one of those guys who just seems to know how to just, get open, be where he needs to be, do what he needs to do, does all the little things right on and off the field, which, as we've seen with the Chiefs, is pretty important right now.
When you look at the talent level for Drew Brees, when you look at his team compared to Kansas City's offense, I should say, who has the better talent, the most talent? And why if you were a voter, why do you feel as though Drew Brees or Patrick Mahomes, why do you feel like Patrick Mahomes is a better choice if you're the voter? Why? What's your case?
Because I think that I'd give it to Mahomes just because there's a lot more factors with the Saints being where they are, I think, than Drew Brees. And I just think that it's so apparent that Mahomes is taking Kansas City to a different level, and he's the fresh, new, thing that I think people want to give him to him. And just the wow moments he's had. But as far as talent-wise, I think this is what I'm going to say. I think Drew Brees has the best receiver. I think Patrick Mahomes has the best tight end.
Kelce.
I think even when Kareem Hunt was there, I think the Saints had the best backfield.
Oh, yeah, with Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram?
Yeah.
Most definitely. Most definitely.
And I think both systems are about the same. I give Sean Payton a little bit edge offensively as far as, just being it's hard to go against that. It's hard to go against Sean Payton in an offensive minds race, unless you're talking about like Sean McVay. And Andy Reid's one of the best of all time, obviously. But
right.
I could see that Taysom Hill guy coming in and them kind of still keeping pace. But if the Chiefs backup came in, I don't see that. And that's why I would give it to Mahomes. I don't think either have any chance of winning a Super Bowl without their quarterback.
In the playoffs, so now let's transition to the playoffs. In the playoffs, who do you have? If we have the Saints playing Kansas City, who do you have going to the Super Bowl? Because I figured they were going to meet in the AFC Championship.
Well, in the Super Bowl.
In the Super Bowl, yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're going to meet. I figured they would meet in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
For the championship.
I give it to Breeze.
Because AFC, you'll have. Who do you have in the AFC?
We got
who do you have in the AFC going to the championship? AFC championship game.
AFC championship?
Right.
I mean, it's hard to say that the Patriots won't be there.
It is hard to say that.
Which hurts my soul. But, I mean, I would go with the Patriots in your choice of the Chargers or Chiefs. I
would say the same thing. I like Kansas City. I like Kansas City, and I am sold on the fact that they may make it there this year.
Well, and I think if you're talking
Pittsburgh
about
ain't got it.
a Saints Chiefs Super Bowl, it'd be real tough to beat the Saints because
In Atlanta.
it really all depends on how Eric Berry comes back to me.
Which is tonight. He comes back tonight.
Yeah, but how he comes back. Is he going to be the same guy? If he's the same guy, then
That defense changes tremendously.
exactly.
Because that defense
It's
is
bad.
Woo-wee.
But whenever he plays, he'll turn that into a top 15 defense. He'll make it serviceable. He does that,
So you believe, because I believe this. I believe the Rams will probably lose to the Saints in the
I
NFC
honestly
Championship game.
think that the most dangerous team in the NFC outside of the Saints and the Rams,
Dallas.
yes, your guys.
I believe, I didn't want to be a favorite guy myself, but I believe with Dallas playing the way they playing, Dak Prescott last week, hell of a game, Dak.
Yeah. Well, and in an age where
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper's big time. That was a huge move. I loved that right when it happened. That's your receiver of the future. He's what, 24, 25?
Yes, he's 24.
Yeah. Good job.
Amari Cooper, you balled last week,
Yeah,
baby.
see, for all
200 reception yards, I loved it.
For all the things that people like to say about Jerry Jones, I don't really get it. Like, this last little bit has been rough, don't get me wrong.
It has
But
been.
the dude's won 3 Super Bowls. Or more. I'm not even sure. I'm not a Cowboys fan.
Who?
Jerry Jones.
We have 5.
Yeah, and he was responsible for 3 of them, I believe.
Yeah.
In the 90s,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
the guy knows how to go out and get someone. That's for sure.
But Dallas in the past was a team that had the offense, but we didn't have the defense.
Yeah.
Now we have a top 5 defense.
And no offense.
We do. Stop it. Grant's been
limited.
disrespectful, man, because Patrick Mahomes up there balling in Kansas City.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, we don't have
Dude,
that,
what if we
but
could
we
combine,
have winners.
What if we could combine the teams?
That would be. I'd take Patrick Mahomes every day. Hey, Dak, no, I'm gonna take Dak.
No, you're not.
Dak, I love you, man.
You're gonna
Out of
say,
Mississippi
wait,
State.
Wait,
Yeah, what up?
wait,
LSU from Louisiana.
Pause.
I love
You
it.
would take. I want this on the record. You, Martavius Pennington, would take Dak Prescott on your football team over Patrick Mahomes. Is that right?
Absolutely.
I feel like that was hard for you to say.
It wasn't.
Because you don't believe it. You guys can't see Tave's face, but face he's making suggests that he doesn't believe what he's saying.
Dak, I'm rolling with you. Keep Patrick Mahomes' ass up there and KC.
In the Hall of Fame, Canton?
Dak, you going to, baby. You going to.
Excuse me.
Put some respect on it. Put some respect on his name.
I wasn't laughing, I was coughing.
Hey, Dak. Hey, I believe in you, big guy. I
Yep.
believe in you, man.
I believe in you too.
I
believe in you to
believe
check.
Dallas can make it to the Super Bowl this year. I really do.
I do too. But
That's not the fan talking. That's
if Patrick Mahomes played for your team, I would guarantee it. Yeah.
Man, I don't believe that. I believe that's horseradish.
I believe you're horseradish.
Do you believe that Kansas City is going to win tonight against the Chargers?
Yeah.
The line's 3.5.
Yeah. All day.
You believe it?
All day, every day. We haven't lost to an AFC West team in I don't even remember.
Well, the first time they played each other, which was the first week of the season, 38-28.
At San Diego.
Yep, 38-28. They won by 10.
San Diego hasn't beaten us in 4 years.
San Diego has a good team.
Not against the Chiefs.
We're talking about Patrick Mahomes and Drew Brees being the favorites, but I really believe, honestly, Phillip Rivers is having the best year of his career.
It's one of his best ones.
67% passing rating. He's having one of the best years of his career, and his career is it's almost
long.
over. It's almost
Yeah.
over.
He's been there for a
Hey,
minute.
the man got 9 kids, bro. Woo.
Hey, man.
9 babies. Woo, boy.
He's
I'm gonna
got
tell
like
you, boy.
$100
You
million.
ain't worry about knocking the dust off. I'm gonna tell you, that thing ain't dusty.
He is. I'm not a fan of Philip Rivers.
Hey, Decatur, what's up? Decatur, Alabama, what's up? I like Philip. I like Philip Rivers a lot, man. I'm
Do
impressed
you know
by
who
him.
Philip Rivers doesn't like? The Chiefs, because he always loses to them.
I wouldn't like the Chiefs either.
Um,
It's a Midwest team.
But the bottom line is this is a night, keyword, regular season game.
Regular season, right?
Yeah, at Arrowhead.
It's big though. It's big for the division
Yeah.
because if they can win tonight,
Well, everyone coming into the year was like, the AFC West is going to be the worst division in the AFC, which is stupid because the AFC South exists.
True. If they win tonight, though, they're going to be tied for the division leaders.
Who, the Chargers?
Yep.
Yeah. But we still got the tiebreaker on them, I believe.
Yeah.
Because they have a loss to Denver.
Yep.
So they've got 2 division losses. We've got 0.
I like it. I like Kansas City. I like Kansas City tonight, but with the points, I'm taking the 3.5 plus 3.5 hook. I like that hook, baby. Give me the 3.5. I'm taking the Chargers tonight
Chiefs roll.
in Kansas City.
Chiefs roll.
In Kansas City.
I take Chiefs by a touchdown.
And the over and under is 54.
That's way over.
Yeah.
Are you out of your mind?
Over the top.
No, it's not.
It is 54.
It's 54?
54. The over and under is 54
That's-
at Arrowhead
wow.
Stadium. I want you. Hey, I
At
want you.
halftime.
Chargers, I want you. LA, what's up? San Diego, what's up? Man, my homeboy went out to San Diego tonight for work, man. I mean, this week
Yeah.
for work.
I wonder
Hey,
if
Pat, what up?
Are they super sad there? Because LA stole their team?
I don't know, bro, but he sent me some pictures of just the view and San Diego. I'm going to be honest. It's, man. I was upset I wasn't there. Very upset because it's very cold here.
I'm not.
It's very cold here.
I hate California.
No. Sunny time.
It's war night, Tave. I can't. I hate the state of my enemy.
Hey, well, that's it in regards to the Chargers.
Awards, Chiefs, Chargers, Kareem Hunt.
All that shit.
Yeah, it's a lot. But next,
On the docket,
on the docket, we got the New Year's Six and the playoffs.
man.
I'm excited.
You know what's crazy, man? We are already at the end of the year.
I know, it's very sad. This is a very sad time for me.
Oh,
Soon,
man.
there will only be baseball, and I hate baseball. I don't hate baseball because of the game of baseball. I hate baseball because they play 162
Oh my God,
games.
It's so long. It's so long.
I was watching a game once, and this is real. Josh Hamilton, you remember him?
Yep.
I was watching the game. He comes up to bat. It was 3:58 p.m.
Wait. You're talking about the cocaine sniffer, right?
No. This
booger
is just
sugar.
I was watching a baseball game.
You're talking about Josh Hamilton.
Yeah.
The one that
Oh,
sniffed
yeah,
the powder.
yeah. The booger sugar.
The
guy.
booger sugar.
Yeah.
Thought he went
But
down.
he comes up to the plate, and they're like, Josh Hamilton is 3 for 5 this year at 3:58 p.m. And I was just like,
He was probably
you guys play way too many games. If you can have a batting average, and you've been at bat. He was at bat that season 5 times at 3:58 p.m. exactly.
That's terrible.
Yeah. And then they were like, well, when it's at nighttime, his batting average is this, and when the sun is in the eyes, when the wind is blowing from the east and there are 2 doves in the sky, Josh Hamilton is 1 for 2.
Hey, baseball is boring as shit, bro.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Good luck, Colin Murray, man. I'm proud. So what we got right now on the docket
On the docket.
First
game up.
The bowl game starts Saturday, baby.
Yeah, the green wave. The green.
Hey, man, I'm super excited about the bowl games. I always get excited about the bowl games because football is still alive. I still have a few. Okay, so let me tell you this little brief story, which you may know, but our listeners don't know. So when football season comes, guys, I am a huge football fan. I'm such a big football fan, whatever. I typically watch, I try to watch every game. I don't know why I shouldn't, but I do. So I tell my wife, I say, babe, listen, from September until January.
Yeah. I'm busy.
Yeah, I'm busy. Every Saturday.
Yeah.
Every Saturday.
No, I know exactly what you mean. That's exactly how I am. We only get those months.
And I even, she even came back and was like, you can DVR it. Just DVR it.
That's not the same.
No.
It's not the same.
No.
No.
Because the notifications come through on my phone.
It's too late.
And I'm upset about it.
Yeah.
So I want to know this. Women, how do you feel? And, comment. Women, how do you feel when the football season comes and your man just wants to be at home every Saturday? Listen, you can do whatever you want to do. You can spend as much money as you want to spend. Just know that you're spending it without me, okay? I'm not going to be there. You can talk to me Friday and you can talk to me Sunday. Part of Sunday, unless the Cowboys come on. And we can talk about anything you want to talk about up until game time, which is 11 o'clock on Saturdays. And
I'm busy from 9:30 to 11 for pregame.
Yeah, yes. Pregame is, yes.
My question would be, how many of you understand pregame? Is that...
It's important.
I know.
It's the pivotal part because if you are into picking teams.
It's the build-up.
The preparation. It's like getting ready for the game. You're getting ready for the game. It's, you're pre-gaming. At about 10:30.
It's like legal crack. Love it.
Hey, man, football season. When football season goes, oh, man.
See, and I'll answer for my significant other. Loves football season, as does my mom in Nebraska, because they can go shopping and they have the whole store to themselves.
Oh, man, that's awesome.
Yeah, and then I get to watch my games.
I love that.
It's a win-win.
I love that. I went to a Christmas party a few days ago. And
I have a Christmas party this Friday.
I met a huge Nebraska fan. She's a lady. My gosh. She's a great person.
Best
I'm not going to put a name out here. I don't know if she wants anyone to know who she is. But she's a huge fan.
Yeah, that's how we raise them.
I've never met one like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very. She told me this story about meeting Eric Crouch on the elevator. It was epic. I was in awe.
Yeah. There's some good stories out there.
Shout out to her. You know who you are.
Yeah, and this is the guy who keeps randomly meeting
all
Nebraska players. Yeah.
Adrian Martinez. I just met him.
Yeah, and you met Ameer Abdullah. Who you got to call me, and I was just like, Tave calls me. He's like, hey, Ameer Abdullah's here. You want to talk to him? I was like, yeah, right, whatever.
Yeah,
we were. And then he got on the phone. He got on the phone. I was just like, oh, it really is you. And then I proceeded to be a complete weirdo.
He was like, yeah.
Because I was just like, it's your birthday this week. Fuck. I didn't know what to say.
He said, it's your birthday this week. He's like,
yeah.
Hey.
Well, the only reason I knew that is because
guys, he was like, the dude was like, Amir was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how it was. And the only reason, and then I was like, you know what? You keep doing what you're doing, like that's gonna fucking help him.
Hey, bro. Hey, y'all would have thought Grant was on the team.
Yeah. That was
Oh my God.
if Amir ever hears this, I'm sorry for that. That was weird. I got off the phone. It was like, you know when you're younger and you're like, you like a girl and you're getting ready to call him, and then you call him and you're just like, hey, howdy doody do? How are you? You know, and then you get off the phone and you're like, I am the world's biggest dumbass.
Oh my God.
That's how I felt.
Oh, it's hot.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. We've had some funny moments behind the scenes.
Yeah.
You guys, if you guys were there when that Ameer Abdullah conversation happened,
Well, I was just like, bullshit. You're not talking to him.
I was like, yeah, I'm talking to him right now. He was like, put him on the phone.
Which was a total bluff. I thought you were fucking with me, you know? But it was not a bluff.
Oh my gosh, that is hilarious.
Yeah.
Man, it was epic. It was epic.
Well, anyways, so back to the Green Wave.
Green Wave versus the Raging Cajuns.
Dude,
Shout out Louisiana.
this is what I love about this part of the bowl season is you get awesome nicknames going at it in bowls.
Yeah.
The Green Wave and the Raging Cajuns.
Raging Cajun.
Love it.
Let me tell you something. There's some good about some Cajun food. Boy, I love
Cajun.
That's spicy. That's spiciness, man.
But
I need some jambalaya.
Yeah.
Shout out to the plug. What up?
Yep. But Tulane is in the home of. It's a Louisiana on Louisiana fair.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
A New Orleans on Lafayette fair.
Yes.
And I'm taking Tulane.
I like Tulane too. I'm going Tulane
I don't think it's a hot take.
minus 3.5. Now over and under is 59. I think that
I don't know nothing.
Tulane has played against better competition
Yeah.
than
Then they're
the Raging Cajuns.
the American.
Yeah. They had a big win. Well, I shouldn't say that South Florida was a big win because I listened to, and there was another podcast I listened to, Sanford and Steve and Bear. Shout out to them, ESPN. They have a great podcast if you guys haven't checked it out already. But I had listened to them talk about that as well. How they enjoyed Tulane, and they had picked the upset against South Florida. And I was leaning toward.
They kind of
Green
wrecked
Wave.
South Florida.
They did. They bad. 41-15.
Yeah.
It was a beatdown.
They beat up on Memphis.
They did beat Memphis. And I thought Memphis was a better team than what they showed.
In that game especially, yeah.
But they did not. And Auburn just picked up their offensive coordinator. Listen, Gus Malzahn, I want you to know this. If he's a dud, because he was a linebacker in high school, the coordinator. He didn't play college football. He was a linebacker in high school. He's now Auburn's offensive coordinator. Gus, if this doesn't work out, you're done, bud. You're done,
son.
It's a done dealio, my friend.
You're done, son.
You're done, son. You're done. It's over. It's over. This will be your last year at the University of Auburn. And I don't even like to say that because I don't like to talk no one out of their job. But I just don't see them extending your stay at Auburn. Especially the way Auburn got beat this year by Alabama. They lost to Mississippi State this year. Lost to LSU this year. Lost to Tennessee, which was a bad loss because Auburn stayed in the game with them the entire time. And then Jarrett Stidham had a horrible game. Listen, if you cannot evolve with this offense, it's a done dealio, my friend. I hate to say that.
Well, that's what he's there for.
Yeah. And
he's there because of the offense.
Listen, those high school trick plays are not going to continue to work.
No.
I don't know. You got to get out the Madden video game shit and get some offense about yourself.
I don't get what
better route running. It takes a collective unit to get Auburn where they need to be.
I'm
offensively.
not sure what happened there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why we picked up this linebacker coach. He's 28. He's young. I don't doubt that he doesn't have the skills to be the offensive coordinator, but I didn't see it this year with Memphis when they were up by almost 20 points against UCF. Their offense sputtered in the second half and they lost the game.
Yep.
That's not that can't happen.
Okay, so we're locking in picks for the Cure Bowl. We both got Tulane.
Yeah.
In agreement?
Yeah, Tulane.
Moving on to the New Mexico Bowl, which features no one from New Mexico.
Isn't that crazy? I don't even know why you have that bowl. It's Utah State.
What about the Idaho Potato Bowl?
I think that's a worthless bowl.
I think most of these are.
The Belk Bowl. I like.
But
I
this
like
one's
Belk Bowl.
actually actually kind of exciting. Utah State was 10-2. North Texas was 9-3. So it's two good football teams.
Yeah, I agree.
I am going to take Utah State to win the game, but I like North Texas
With the points. 7.5. I like that too.
And I would not be shocked if North Texas wins this because I looked at North Texas's schedule, and all of their losses were real tight. I'm going to give Utah State the nod because I think they played in a slightly tougher conference.
Yeah, I think that Old Dominion loss, and the UAB loss for North
Old
Texas.
Dominion was pretty good though.
I don't know, bro. I don't like those losses. That UAB and Old Dominion loss that North Texas took, and those were two of the three games that he lost this year. Mm-hmm. Those were two bad losses for me.
Yeah,
I like Utah State with the win. I was leaning toward Utah State with the points as well. I'm not a fan of that hook. Guys, if you don't know what a hook is, it's the 0.5, okay? It's the 0.5. I don't like that. You gotta have a point there. So no hook for me. If I could have got it at 7, if I were you, I would buy the hook off and then take the 7, take Utah State. Therefore, I believe you can get the push. I don't know how it works with your people, but normally when you get
what
that
do you
push,
mean, you people?
Well, I can't say it online, but with your people, some people pay out the push, some people cancel out the push, some people lose the push. So for each person you deal with, those things could be what either helps you get your money, sometimes it cancels out, or it'll lose the entire sheet for you. So when you buy that hook, you get the push at the 7 or you get the loss. I like the push rather than the loss. So give me the 7 instead of that hook.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And just for the record, our system that is totally legal.
Yes.
It pushes the it's a push. It's a push when you get the 7. If the line's 7. But anyways, moving along. So you are taking Utah State with both the points?
I'm taking Utah State with the win and only 7. If it's a 7.5, I'm taking North Texas.
For the points? Okay.
Yeah.
I am taking Utah State, North Texas on the points. Moving on to the Vegas Bowl.
I like this. I like this bowl a lot.
This is actually pretty. I think this is our first real. Utah State, North Texas. I think it is a marquee matchup, but it's two, teams from not so huge conferences.
Right.
And they're not the teams that like a Fresno State or like a UCF or like a Boise State. Mm-hmm. That not those higher profile mid-major teams like Houston,
right,
Memphis. But I like Fresno State.
And the points.
And the points and the win. Yes. Well, obviously I like them for the win if I'm taking them in the points.
I like Fresno. I like Fresno State a lot. I'm a big believer in Herm Edwards, though. I've always been a fan of him, even when he was a player. back in the day for the 49ers, I want to say. I believe this is going to be really good for him as far as a resume builder, because this is that one extra game he has not experienced yet. He always coaches in the high school Under Armour game.
Yep.
So to see him coach in the bowl game, this being his first extra game that he has, I am excited to see what his team will do. I don't believe they have the talent that Fresno State has. Fresno State's defense is really good, has been really good.
The receiver core is
my.
receiving core, excuse me. And the quarterback they got out there is pretty doggone good.
They are on another level right now. The Marcus McMarion, I think that's his name. The quarterback from.
Yeah, it's I don't know how it's. I'm not sure if it's pronounced.
All I know is his name is Marcus. Marcus
McMarion.
Marcus. I was thinking about not Baby Boy. Bad Boys the other night.
Yeah.
Mike Lowry.
Mike Lowry.
I was thinking about Mike Lowry. You know. But no, I like Fresno. I like Fresno with the 5 points. I don't think that Arizona State has enough defense to stay in the game with what Fresno, how high powered Fresno State's offense has been. I don't see them staying on the field with them too long. I think the first half may be close, but I think that the second half it could get ugly.
I kind of envision this being like a 21-6 game.
Yeah,
something like that.
I
don't really think Arizona State's going to do much. Well, if you've seen a theme with people not playing in their bowl games, so if N'Keal, I'm not even sure how to say his name. If he doesn't play, then they're in a lot of trouble.
The
receiver.
Yeah, the receiver. Yeah.
Big number 1.
I was wondering who you were talking about. N'Keal. What? N'Keal?
Yeah, N'Keal, man.
N'Keal. I was like, who's N'Keal?
He's
one of my cousins back home in the South, down there in Alabama.
Yeah, no. He might be.
No, he's not. Not
he
even
could
close.
be.
Not even.
By way of Tucson?
I don't have a N'Keal. We have a Shaquille. What's up, Shaquille?
A Shaquille.
Shaquille, baby boy. What's going on? But no, let's go Fresno. I'm going Fresno. The next bowl, we got
the Camellia Bowl?
Yeah, that's Georgia Southern.
The Camellia Bowl.
Georgia Southern's in that bowl.
I love the names of these first couple bowl games.
Georgia Southern. Georgia Southern is actually good. It's a good time down there in Georgia.
Yeah.
In that area.
I don't really know that much about these teams other than, Georgia Southern is a team that recently came up to D1 and Eastern Michigan beat Purdue earlier in the season.
Yeah.
Give me Georgia Southern. The confidence of 0.5 on that one.
Woo-wee. Are you really taking them?
Yeah, I'm taking Georgia Southern. -3.
Happening. Eastern Michigan, what's up? I'm taking Eastern Michigan.
Cool.
I like the wins that they had this year. Quarterback percentage, I like the what's my guy? The Tyler Weidinger. I like Tyler Weidinger from Eastern Michigan. 11 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen.
Then we got App State. Middle Tennessee.
Wait a minute. First of all, most people say Appalachian.
Appalachian? Yeah, I've heard that.
It's Appalachian. Down there in North Carolina. North Carolina.
I
like North Carolina. North Carolina, what up? Man, let me tell you something. If you've never been to North Carolina, you need to go. It's a great time. Great Southern hospitality. A lot of love. Busy. A lot of beautiful faces. North Carolina. We may be going. Me and Bay. I might, take Bay. Wifey, come on, let's go. And the kids. Throw them in the truck. Let's go.
So this is the New Orleans Bowl, which would have been a lot more exciting if it was UL Lafayette and Tulane in here. That'd be pretty cool, but we don't got them.
Well,
are you taking the Middle Tennessee State or the Appy State?
I'm taking North Carolina. I want North Carolina all day. Honestly, I've been really impressed by this team, I should say. I thought that Troy in watching them play Troy, because Troy actually has a pretty good team. I was pretty satisfied by that. But the first game, I think what got me on board with them is when I watched them against Penn State in the first game of the year.
With Appy?
Yep. They played Penn State first game of the year. They should.
It almost became Appy Valley.
Yes.
Appy Valley.
They
dropped the H.
They should have beat them. They should have beat them. And I want that team to be successful because they've had a lot of bad years. So I'm going with App State -7. Over and under is 48. I like it. I like it a lot. So that's our picks, guys. That's our picks for the bowl. The bowl Saturday games.
Yep. And then so that's Saturday. Mm-hmm. Then we got two more.
We got UAB in Northern Illinois.
UAB. Give me UAB.
That's in
in the last. Did I pick for the last one? I don't think I did. Middle Tennessee State.
You got Middle Tennessee State?
I'm gonna go with the upset. I'm going Middle Tennessee State.
Ooh, come on, Appalachia.
But, no. Here, let me rephrase. Let me backtrack a little bit. I'm going
Appalachian.
I'm going Appalachian State with the win. Appalachian, whatever.
Yeah.
Voodoo, how you pronounce that. But I like Middle Tennessee to cover. They've both played big name. Well, they both played teams from big name conferences.
Right.
I'm not going to call Kentucky a big name football team.
Stop it! Don't be disrespectful.
It's
don't
not.
Be disrespectful.
It's not a big time football
it
program.
It is big. It's still
program.
Big football right now.
Program.
Big football.
But
right
program wise.
Big football right now.
Same as Penn State. Yeah. Keep dodging that. So because they played Kentucky tight, because App State played Penn State so well at the beginning of the season, Appalachian State has a lot of blowout wins too.
They do,
but
they really do.
I don't see it in this one.
So you going Middle Tennessee State
with the points? App State's win.
Well, on to UAB.
Give me UAB all day.
I'm taking the University
of Alabama
Birmingham.
The Blazers, the Dragons.
First 48 city.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
First 48 city.
I forgot about that.
Yeah. Mr. First 48.
Birmingham?
I shouldn't say that. That's disrespectful. Birmingham, I apologize. I'm taking Alabama Birmingham. Because it's a lot of good things in Birmingham that happens besides just the first, being, on the first 48.
Murder.
Yeah, man. Hey, shout out to the guy, EJ and his family in Birmingham, the Galleria shooting on, what was that? Thanksgiving. Prayers of your family, man. Rest in peace, my brother. Military guy.
Yeah. Well, the good news for them is, I'm sorry. I thought this was one of those games. Never mind. Yeah, that's the Boca Raton Bowl.
Yeah. Trash bowl.
Yeah.
UAB, what up? I'm going UAB all day. 2.5. Give me the points. I think it's gonna be an ass whipping. Myself, personally.
Well, I think Northern Illinois, did they pull that out? They did. They did win their conference.
They did win their conference, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they still got beat by Florida State, which they should have. Florida State was trash, but they still should have lost.
Yeah, true. And then the final one on the docket, the Frisco Bowl. Frisco is different than Crisco.
We grew.
I don't really know what is the
Frisco shit. What up?
Who is Frisco? Oh, it's just because it's in Frisco, Texas. I see. Got it.
Hey. San Diego State, Ohio. Who you got?
Ohio.
San Diego State, I'm going with you.
Right.
And by the way, Penny has been looking good in the NFL.
Has he?
Yes.
Seattle. I haven't gotten to watch Seattle.
They're gonna be a dangerous team. Dallas. I think Dallas is gonna play. I think Dallas is gonna play them in the playoffs.
Yeah. Well, Kansas City has to go up there next week.
Dallas is gonna have a tough time, I believe, but I believe we can beat Seattle. So those are our picks, guys. I'm going with San Diego State minus a 3 over Ohio Bobcats.
Yep.
Grant is going Ohio +3. No, I'm wrong. Ohio is -3. San Diego State is +3. Give me the +3. I'm going San Diego State.
Yeah. And then next week we haven't forgotten about the bowl special. Just
not even
had some things that we felt like we should talk about.
Yeah, we needed to. We had to get some stuff off the chest a little bit.
Yeah. There's been a lot of stuff happening, especially with the awards race and everything like that.
Yes.
Might get into that a little bit next week, but I don't know. Might let that die because I don't really think that whole thing was worth talking about. Talking about Kyler Murray's tweets.
Oh, yeah. We'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
So I think what we're going to do, correct me if I'm wrong here, Tate, but I think we're going to do the New Year's Six and the playoffs next week.
Right.
And then we're going to take everything else kind of on a week-to-week basis.
Most definitely, guys.
And that's, we originally wanted to do it all at once, but then we started noticing that, there's more and more players deciding to not participate in their bowl games. Oh. So I think that's kind of changed our format where we need to handle it week by week because there are going to be a lot more. We want to give you guys the best chance to win. So we want to give you those picks as late as possible just so we can get as many updates as we can. So yeah, that's the way we're going to do that.
That's a big time situation, or big time problem, I feel, as what college football is going right now. And we'll talk, like Grant said, we'll talk about that a little later because I really want to touch base on that. It really bothers me from a player perspective. So I'm passionate about this. And I want to take the time out to talk about it.
We're going to need a lot of time on that because it is understandable where they're coming from, but at the same time, it really takes away from the game. But we're going to get into all that next week. Yeah, we're excited for it, though.
Follow us on Twitter at 110 Ocean Drive. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to get the alerts for the new episode, go live. Click the bell icon after you subscribe.
And let us know what you think in the comments section. Let us know how much you love our picks, how much you hate and love us. We love to hear from you guys.
Yes, we would. Yes, we would. Well, listen. If you don't have the money to make the bet, don't take the bet. But if you have the cash, make sure you take the bet. Hey, it's been fun, guys. Thank you all. Talk to you soon.